of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For UGA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Tigers will kick it away and start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him, but it's a first down. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, who played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan? What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass outside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. It's a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Turner trying to create good field position. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
With the catch, it's Davidson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, he spins free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about it and gifted him a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Nice grab. It's Williams. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And that pass falls incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Past the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's incomplete. It is hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Makes the catch downfield. A quick spin move. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Handoff here from the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wiggle earns enough to get the first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
That's caught. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's a good throw off the play fake. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The tight end has got it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, will try to run it in. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. So not much time left before halftime as we begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield with the left. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Not go on another play. Quarterback kneels down and they head to the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Makes a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw, the catch is made. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And there's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. And you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Okay, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory, but you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
The ball is caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the completion made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, what a cut and still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Could take it all the way. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Cook. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the receivers got it. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 20. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense on the field to take over. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Clemson.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, it's Barber. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a short completion with the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
Georgia, 21.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The pass rush closing in. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Leaning on the run game here late. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the quarterback just takes a knee. It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And it's a kneel down.